What's up, everyone? Welcome to PM's Show. I'm your host, Mr. PM, and let's meet our contestants for today. Contestant number 1 needs no introduction, it's Vicon. Up next, we have Curious Pictures question with contestant number 2. And finally, but only still released, we have Wilkins from the Wilkins Coffee commercials. So now let me explain the rules. Each of these contestants has been grounded for a really long time. Get it right and you're ungrounded for several years. And if you get it wrong, they all receive a few more years of grounding as punishment. So now, let's jump right on with this question. Question number 1. What's 1 plus 1? If you think you know the answer, then buzz in and say it. Okay, Curious Pictures question mark. What is your answer? 1 plus 1 equals 7. No, Curious Pictures question mark. 1 plus 1 equals not 7. Because that was wrong. You are grounded for 5 more years. Would anyone else like to answer that question? The answer is 2. Good job, Vicon. 1 plus 1 equals 2. That's the first math problem you ever gotten correct. You'll be ungrounded for 5 years. Cool. Time for the next question. Where was pineapple pizza invented? Is the answer Universal Orlando Resorts? No, Curious Pictures question mark. The answer was not Universal Orlando Resorts. You are grounded for 10 more centuries. Is the answer Canada? Yes, Wilkins. The answer is Canada. You are now ungrounded for 10 centuries. Time for another question. Find the integral of x66 into x6 dx. Is the answer hot potato from the Wiggles? No, Curious Pictures question mark. It was not hot potato from the Wiggles. You are grounded for 100 more centuries. Alright guys, does anyone else want to try and answer this question? Time's up. The answer is XKKYZ. How did you not get that one? Anyways, time for the 4th question. Who shut down Blue Sky Studios? Walt Disney or Disney? Was the answer to Universal? No, the answer is not Universal. You are grounded for 10 more centuries. Is the answer Walt Disney? No, Viacom. The answer is not Walt Disney. You are grounded for 10 more centuries. Was the answer Disney? Yes, Watkins. The answer is Disney. You are ungrounded for 10 centuries. I think it's time for another question. Who is this character? Was the answer Leo the Lion? Curious Pictures question mark. You have to buzz in before you can answer it. Oh, whoops. Is the answer Leo the Lion? No, Curious Pictures question mark. It was not Leo the Lion. You have buzzed it before you got this answer wrong. You are grounded for 10 more centuries. Is the answer Ed's World Tom? Yes, Vicon. The answer is Tom from Ed's World. You got that right. You are ungrounded for 5 centuries. Time for another question. Who's the main character? My Life as a Teenage Robot. Is the answer Lucas McSherry? No, the answer is not Lucas McSherry. Besides, Lucas McSherry sucks. Brandon Ramos is way better. And besides, he is not the main character of My Life as a Teenage Robot. He's a bad user. Yeah, you are grounded for 20 centuries. Is the answer Jenny Wakeman? That is correct. The main My Life as a Teenage Robot character is Jenny Wakeman. You are ungrounded for 20 centuries. Cool. Now let's go to another question. What voice is commonly used for Go Animate Pet and Go Animate? Is the answer Shy Girl? No, it was not Shy Girl. Do you think you really sound like this? You were grounded for 20 centuries. Is the answer Young Guy? Correct. The answer is Young Guy. You were ungrounded for 20 centuries. Now let's go to another question. What does PBS stand for? Is the answer fucking bullshit? No, the answer is not fucking bullshit. You are so grounded for 10 more centuries. Is the answer public broadcasting service? Yes, Watkins. The answer is public broadcasting service. You are ungrounded for 300 centuries. Now let's go to another question. The question is, will Curious Pictures question mark get this question right? No, I will not get the question right all day. I haven't got the question right and still got it wrong. That is correct. You will not get this question right. And I guess you got that incorrect. But that means you got the answer right. And you actually got it wrong since you said you not get it. But then if you answered it incorrectly, then that means you got the question wrong. But then you haven't got the fucking answer right. But you actually got that wrong. You know what? Fuck this. I'm changing this answer to frozen Lunchables. That is incorrect. The totally correct answer is definitely not frozen Lunchables. You are grounded for 2, 3, 5, 6 centuries. The question is, when was PBS introduced? Is the answer 1952? Yes, Curious Pictures question mark. The answer is 1952. You're ungrounded for 1 century. Hey! I just got that question right and it was only worth 1 century? That's not fair! Life isn't fair. Anyways, let's move on to another question. But this is gonna be the final one of the night. Should he drink Wilkins coffee? No, you should not drink Wilkins coffee. Wilkins, how dare you say that you should not drink Wilkins coffee? That's it. We're gonna go to this for 6 centuries. Well, guys, that's it for today's episode of Pied's Kindergarten Trivia. All the contestants were bad today. I got grounded for a really long time. My name is Pied, signing off. I wish you all good night and stay ungrounded.